What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Real Fan Sports. I am your host, Nonpfixion. Tonight we have what could be possibly history. Might not be. It might be. Steph Curry is 9 3-pointers from tying the all-time three-point record and 10 away from beating the record and taking it for himself. Now, Curry has hit 10 3-pointers in a game quite frequently. He's done it the most in NBA history, and he's actually done it, I want to say, the most in Philadelphia in his career. No player has done more in Philadelphia than Steph Curry. Do I think that Steph Curry will be doing it tonight? I'm not sure. I think he may get like 7, maybe 8, because I know the defense is going to be different tonight. It's not going to be simple. It's not going to be easy. Now, if he does it, amongst all the brutality that's going to come, the wall of defense is going to come his way, we'll see. If he does, he'll still be the greatest shooter of all time, regardless if he does it or not. The tip is up. Philly has the first. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. Once again, this is Real Fan Sports. Seth with the rock, guarded by Jordan Poole. Back around, twisted. They get swinging around to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Draymond Green. Shots up is no good. Looney with the rebound. All right. First shot. Pass back to Steph. Steph has it from Looney, and the reverse layup is no good. Picked back by Kevon Looney. First points on the board. Steph with 2. We'll be updating everything as we go along. So just be patient with your boy. Steph with the first on the Philly side. 2 and 2. Ball stolen by Seth Curry. Seth tried to draw contact, and he ended up throwing it away where Draymond has it. Draymond with the layup, gonna get the contact instead. And the foul, but no shot. Seth tried to go for the try to draw contact on the 3, and it didn't work. So he had to throw it. So he ended up throwing it right to Draymond Green. That was hysterical. And they showing him, he's like, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. Hold on, you guys. Let me try to update some stuff real quick. All right. Just getting everything going. Wish I always had an easier way to do my stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Maxim with the jump shot's no good. Rebound Looney. Score still 4-2, so just bear with me. Steph with the rock. Double team. Pass to Draymond. Draymond to Steph. Steph guarded by Maxim. Pass to Looney on the baseline to Poole to Wiggins. Wiggins for 3. And we in there. Let's go. That's good. Just like that, 7-2. Maxim guarded by Wiggins. Swings it around. Swings it back to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Looney. At the top of the key. Embiid with the Euro step, no good. Gets it back out to Maxim. Maxim with the 3. Rattles up, but Cole stays in. So it's going to be 3 points right there. Wiggins guarded by Seth Curry at the other end. Seth with the quick reach in. No call, but the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Warriors ball. Let's update this score. That man's Euro step looks so freaking slow. Kevon Looney with the shot off the backboard, no good. Embiid with the rebound. Embiid drives, ripped out of his hands by Kevon Looney, Pass to Draymond. Gets popped, tapped out of his hands and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Warriors ball. That was good defense by Joel Embiid. By Looney. Inbound from Steph to Looney. Looney to Draymond. Draymond back to Steph. Steph is putting on the three-ring circus. Gets it up. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound. Joel Embiid. Balls come down. Harris to Curry. Curry to Maxim. Wide open again for three. It's going to be another three. Draymond looking for the foul call, but no good. Getting pushed out the radius for the rebound by Embiid. Steph with the rock. Looney with the screen. Steph going against the Embiid. Shoots up, misses. Curry misses another shot. Rebound by Seth Curry. I do like that Steph is not trying to force it like he was. Like it felt like he was trying to do last night. Maxim gets tripped up by Draymond. Draymond picks up his first foul of the night. Yeah, he definitely feels a whole lot more relaxed. They say that Steph felt he got caught up in the sauce of the last game against Portland. Rebound, Steph Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Seth. Swings to Draymond, top of the key. Back to Steph. Steph for three. Goes off the front of the rim. Damn. It's going to be rebound Warriors. Pass to Draymond. Draymond to Wiggins. Wiggins to Steph. Steph back to Wiggins. A quick two. Nice assist by Steph Curry. Yeah, if this was Wednesday, Steph would have shot that. You could tell he's definitely thinking differently. So that's a good thing. That's a big positive. Maxey with the miss. Steph with the rebound. Pass to Poole. Poole for a deep three. Bounces off the front of the rim. Golden State 3 of 10. Harris gets fouled by the top of the three line. They still give him the continuation, even though he hadn't really started his drill. Yeah, that's not continuation. That should be on the ground. But Harris gets the bump off of Wiggins. Tobias Harris at the line to shoot one. Harris makes it. $7:08 left in the first quarter. Looney top of the key, passes to Green. Green to Wiggins on the baseline. Back to Green to Steph. Steph looking for a shot. No good. Guarded by Harris. Steph with the drive on the left-hand side. Off the backboard is good. First points on the board for Steph Curry. Embiid one-on-one with Looney. Up and under with a nice little hook is good. Inbound to Steph. Hey, Vicky. Steph to Looney to Poole. Poole's driving on the left-hand side. Gets rejected. Steph with the rock. Back to Poole. To Wiggins. Wiggins loses the ball. Sorry, I've been busy with the finals. No worries. It's going to be a foul on Draymond. It's probably It's a blocking foul on Draymond. It's going to be the first timeout. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. It's 13-11. Says first. Thanks for the alert. Yeah, say no worries. Thank you. Oh, well. Tired of Joe's flop. Yeah, Joe's a flopper. He's a flopper. He went to LeBron school. You know, like Vlade Divac is the principal. LeBron is one of the top teachers. Let me change this because I hate how this. There we go. No need for that 360 spin. It's Embiid. He's doing the most. Okay, now we got a few minutes. Let me update all my stuff. Okay. No, stop now. Oh wait, no. There you go here. But thank you guys for checking out the stream. Truly appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. Put the notifications on, because we got some good stuff out there. Just need more eyes on the work. Especially with I did a reaction today for how to guard Steph Curry from RDC World 1. If you haven't already seen it, please watch it. It is hilarious. It's quite funny. Let's see. We're looking for. I'm just updating the logos. Where is the damn? Oh, here we go. I saved it to the wrong folder. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to put a cover on everything. Sports. Hope everybody's doing well today. I said the new season came out. Yeah, for Fortnite. Yeah, I did a video. Is the game free? Is Fortnite free? You already played Fortnite. What are you talking about? What game free? Oh, it's on ABC. The game's on ABC. I haven't seen the original, so even better. Okay, let me update. Okay, so I got that. Hold on one more second, you guys. I need to get these. It's the only problem when I use other programs to stream on top of my OBS. I have to go in and change or add stuff to it that I wouldn't normally have to do if I was just streaming on a regular situation. But it's okay. But Steph is super close to getting that record. Okay. Did I copy it? Alright, we're just not coming back from TV timeout. Embiid is to shoot too. Draymond already has 2 fouls on the night. Will be headed to the bench as well. But looking at the replay, looked like Draymond wasn't really in the way. It's the flailing of Embiid that made it look like something extra. But it's Embiid. He flails. He's a baby back, I'm not going to finish that. Okay, sorry, I was referring to the Warriors game. Yeah, I figured that once I kind of reread it. Pull for 3. No good. Rebound, Embiid. The score is 15-11. I will update it. Just give me a moment. Embiid to Harris. Harris over Looney. No good. Rebound, Wiggins. Danny Green has come in after the timeout. Wiggins the pull back to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Green. Shakes him up with the quick 17-footer. It's good. So it's 15-13. I don't have league pass. Do you have it? No, I don't have it. I can't afford that. Rebound Payton off the missed shot from Harris. Payton to Porter. Back to Payton. Now to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Green once again. Wiggins going to shake him up in the pocket. Off the baseline. Buckets up, no good. Rebound Payton. Passes back out to Looney. To the Poole. Poole goes hard to the rim over Embiid and is good. Tied score, 15-15. Another foul from Embiid. I like Kevon Looney. My problem with Kevon Looney is, one, he looks unathletic sometimes. And I just think it's because of his size. And then sometimes it's like, dude, you got to go harder in the paint. You got to go hard. You got to go hard in another effing paint. It said, I used to have it, but stopped too much money. I got Joe with 16-footer tips today. I got Joe with a towel at the end crying because they can catch his L. Joe hits 2 from the line after the other foul. Ball comes down. Wiggins to Looney. Looney to Porter. Porter with the quick jumper. It's going to be good. Nice little 14-footer. Seth Curry, pass to Embiid. Green in the corner. High shooting 3 is good. I'm not sure why the Warriors are not playing the regular style defense, but we kind of like playing an ISO. Porter with the baseline. No good. Rattles out. Embiid with another rebound. Maxey with the drive to the lane. Going to get a foul on Porter. Maxey for 2. Okay. It's so funny when you hear him cursing so much on be talking. What I need? Okay, I need to take that off. That's James Westbrook. Maxey going 1 for 2 on the line. Come on. There we go. Pull to Looney in the baseline. Looney guarded by Embiid. Looney brings it to Wiggins. Wiggins checks him up for nice little 2. It's good. Maxey passes to Embiid, top of the key, guarded by Looney. Back to Seth Curry. Seth Curry back to Embiid. Wiggins came to play today. He got to. Embiid with the shake him up. He tried to do it. It just ain't him. Even though he should have that shot down pat. What's up, Levels? How you doing, my brother? So Will Chamberlain in the game. Hey, to be honest, any of these kids could be his. I'm just playing. Jordan Poole from 3. It's good. I'll update the score in a moment. Maxey with the drive. Nice layup. Easy deuce for him. He said, "Oh no, you ready?" It's gonna be timeout Warriors. 23-22. 2:05 remain in the first quarter. So watching to game, hoping to see a broken record. I don't know if we will. I don't know if we will see one tonight. I mean, it's very possible because Steph, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, Steph has hit the most 10-point 3-point games in NBA history in Philly. No one has done it more in Philly than Steph Curry. So, being that is an actual feasible statistic, it's very possible. There's certain places, if you notice, when Steph plays, it almost like he feels at home, and Philly is one of them. And of course when he plays against the Pelicans, it's something about when he plays against the Pelicans, and also he just gets off, and it's who knows what it is. Maybe he just feels at home. He should finesse and stretch it over. But it would be dope to see a record. Now, the way they're starting out doesn't look like it, but who knows? It's still the first quarter. But once again, thank you guys for joining. My name is Nonpfixion. This stream is called Real Fan Sports for my guy Levels Motivation, who's in the chat right now currently, aka Zach, my host, my partner. So because they talk about it every 1 second, probably getting to his head. Well, he did say that they talked at the beginning of the game. He said the Portland game was in his head because he was thinking about breaking the record, one at home, but breaking the record in that style, he would not only have broke the all-time record, he would have broke the single game record. And he said it was just in his head. So now today, he's just approaching the game as if he's just playing a regular game. He's not really trying to worry about the record. And you can tell because the way he's playing this game, instead of him attacking from the 3-point line, he's actually been attacking the lanes and passing a lot more. It's visibly different this time. So I need to switch to the other account on here. I think I'm about to do that thing. Okay. And people like Mike Wilbon saying they should stop talking about it as much when the mates. I mean, they probably should, Okay, I need to take 3 letters off of that. Take off Lakers. Okay, now. I'll close that. Okay. Okay. Iguodala is back in the game. He has missed the last 10 or 11 games due to knee soreness. Yes, sir. Real Fan Sports in the building. To everyone here, if you follow me on YouTube, please follow the Real Fan Sports page because we will be gradually upgrading to that channel as we grow this thing out. So please follow the Real Fan Sports on YouTube. They also have it on Twitch as well, but the YouTube will be the main focus. All right, Seth guarded by Steph. Tries to drive, no good. Pass to Drummond down bottom, gets Bielitsa, goes for the shot, no good. Rebound, Iguodala. Just let you guys know, he doesn't like when people call Iggy. Pass to Bielitsa. It's going to be a moving screen called on Peyton. Should have been a double foul. So a moving screen and Seth pulling Steph Curry. Seth going to sit down now. It was a moving screen, but it's a slight moving screen. They should have called the foul a double foul, to be honest. Bielitsa with a rebound off the missed floater. Passes to Steph. Steph guarded by Harris. Says Steph just chucking them up, bro, and making them. Thibault. What kind of name is that? They used to be throwing anybody at Steph Curry. I have liked the shake 'em up Steph's been doing today in the game. Inbound to Bielitsa. Bielitsa to Steph. Steph guarded by Thibault and Drummond. Steph with the drive. It gets stolen by Green. Kind of should have been a foul call, but, Steph gets the least foul calls out of anybody in the freaking league. Rebound, Iguodala. Steph is trying to run through players, and Drummond just reaches out, just pushes him. I'm like, how does that not get a foul call? Steph to Iguodala. Iguodala, Porter, no good. Rebound, Iguodala. Iguodala to Steph. 8 seconds left in the game. Matches the game, the shot clock. Steph with the quick three, no good. Tipped by Payton. It's going to be end of the first quarter. 23-22. Steph with only 2 points, one of 6 of field goals, 0 for 2 on 3-point attempts. I prefer those numbers right now than how compared to the beginning of the Portland game. The beginning of the Portland game, you could tell he was hunting. And unfortunately, even though they still won, he still turned out to have a good, solid point night. It wasn't what a positive, it wasn't a great night. You know what I'm saying? I drafted Steph, so I'd like to apologize. I don't know why you keep doing this to me, man. I don't know why. You guys don't know. If you don't know, my friend, for the MC, we talk quite frequently through chat, and every time we're talking about sports, and he uses, he bets on the, over and unders, or bets on a specific player, kind of like fantasy style. And if every time it's an important game, for me, myself, for me, he happens to pick one of my players. And what happens every time? This guy, he picks Steph Curry, and every time he picks Steph Curry has a bad outing. And, we laugh it off. We joke about it. But I really do think, I'm starting to believe it now. I believe really that 40 might be a jinx. He's almost as bad as Tim Tapman. So if you know the Tim Tapman jinx, 40 is just like that. He's just a black guy, not a white guy. It's just totally different. But the jinx is all the same. So I knew it as official when I chose the kicker. He got injured. Well, I need you to pick the Philly starting lineup, not any of the Warriors. And if any of that was clippable, clip it, please. We need more clips for the other page and the TikTokers. Who are the 355? I have no idea. Oh, you can listen. Anyways, we're not gonna watch that commercial because we can react to it later. Levels, you see I posted some new stuff on the page and on my YouTube, of course. Okay, cover this up. All right. So this Anthony Davis stat should. Where's he living without it? Say wait. Say it one more time. He said 1-4 time. Okay, so 1-4 time. I know I was saying that you see what I posted on the Instagram. I also posted the same video I posted on my Instagram, but also it's on my YouTube as well. Come on, Hulu. It's weird that it's playing, but it's just frozen. We're gonna refresh. Yeah, we need clips. We need clips. I see it coming back. I'm just waiting for it to play. There we go. Now, jump to live. Okay, no, I hadn't seen it. I slept for like 14 hours today. Finally got off sleep. You need it, bro. You've been studying your butt off. Okay, so we need to update both scores. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. My video froze. Milton on the rebound actually goes out of bounds, so the ball's going to be a Warriors ball. Actually, it was off Bielisa's head. Steph Curry blocked when we go for the three by, I forgot the guy's name again. From 5-0, yeah, there you go. Harris with the rock, guarded by Iguodala. Harris drives, stripped and fouled. I need the fouls to be called both ways, please. Nice defense by Thibault on Steph Curry, though. His length is probably going to be an issue for Steph tonight, trying to get the quick shots off. Harris makes the first. They put their all defensive player on Steph Curry. That's why. Because normally his brother is guarding him. But they put Thibault, his all defense second team. Smart. Harris for the second. Makes 2 of 2. Warriors free throws, 2 for 2. Philly, 8 of 9. That just tells you there's disparity. Bielitsa for 3, wide open. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound Harris. They playing Steph like the Detroit Lions. They don't want them to win. They really don't. Well, you see what Trailblazers did. Danny Green with the missed 3. He gets saved by Drummond. Drummond with the rebound, puts it back with the hardcore dunkums. Fans got a little happy with that dunk. They kind of screaming like, "Oh, we getting Super Bowls now." Yep, I said Super Bowls because that's how they think. Steph gets fouled as drive to the line. I need Lee to step it up. I know, you was gone for a little while. Wife had a child. Congratulations. But I need you back in basketball mentality. Steph makes the first from the line. Thibault with his second foul of the night. Steph makes 2. So the Warriors have made 4 of 4 from the line. Drummond guarded by Green. The easy alley-oop to Drummond. He turned. It's funny because Drummond he dunks and he turned his body mid dunk and throws his crotch in Draymond Green's face. Steph with the drive, the Bielitsa the Green to Iguodala with the ball fake gets the jump, the dunkums. Gravity, man, gravity. Drummond with the rocket top, guarded by Lee. Back to Drummond to Green. Greeny with up and under is good. Drummond has been doing some good passing for the Sixers. Steph to Bielitsa from deep. No, no good. That I don't. What the hell was that? Rebound Philly. Milton with the drives. Gonna get the foul on Lee. Okay, so I need you guys to listen to me. In the last 6 years, we went from protecting the area around the 3-point line to now to before this season where players could jump into the body of another player and get contact and get the foul call, so you get a 4-point play. Now it's been going on the last 5 seasons. Players on the drive, they throw their body into the other person and throws it up, hoping to get the foul call. Now, I personally feel like that is an actual foul on the offensive player. I don't get how that's a defensive foul. I don't understand that. If the player is creating the contact and I'm just going straight up, if I'm going straight up, hands up, I'm not touching you, but you're creating the contact by dipping your shoulder into me or throwing your body against me and throwing the ball up, that is a offensive foul. And I think it's being called wrong. I think it's been called wrong the last 6 seasons. A lot of people don't agree with me. And that's fine. I think all you guys are wrong. Period. Oh no. I'm done seeing Bleach shooting from 3-pointers, doing a layup. I agree. I don't like that. That's a call that is made, and the fact that the NBA calls it is BS. It's a bad call, especially when. Let me get onto my little high horse here that Steph Curry gets fouled almost every time going to the line. Almost every time. Every time go drive to the hole. Now, I'm not saying you got to call a foul every single time, but if he drives to the hole 15 times, do you know he gets probably one call out of those 15 drives? When somebody like a LeBron, a PG, some bigger players, they get it way frequently more. And it doesn't make any sense. It's unbalanced. They aren't an unstoppable freight train. They're straight. Yeah, they're just fouling. The offensive player is actually fouling. And I don't like the way that's called. And I think it's such a bad rule. I like the fact they changed the 3-point rule. I love that. I love that they changed it to where that's not a call anymore. I think that is the best thing they did. Because when I was saying that James Harden was not the best player in the league, but everybody's like, "Oh, he gets to the line this many times," and because he's utilizing a bad call at his benefits. You know what I'm saying? We're still a TV timeout, so he's using a bad call to his benefit. That doesn't make him a great player. He's just an opportunist. But yeah, people are like, "Oh, he's a great player." No, he's really no. Look at him now. He's pedestrian at best. He's just another basketball player who's a little bit better than the average, but better than what they were saying a couple years ago? No. But, they got to have some kind of storylines to tell, even though I think that's another reason why I dislike some of the big name stations. I hate the way they talk about sports because then they have everybody believing the stuff they're saying. Even half the time they don't believe half the stuff they're saying because just for narrative writing, script writing. It's like, stop it. It's just like the super team thing. You can't say the 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017 Warriors teams are super teams. Only person was added technically was Durant, and before that was Iguodala, and Iguodala was there 3-4 years before they really even hit the championship. So it's like, stop, quit. Stop. Just stop. That's why they hire them. Oh yeah, like Stephen A. Sometimes he has good takes. A lot of times he has bad takes. A lot of time he has bad takes. And I just hate how everybody just listens. Oh, well, Stephen A. said it. So, like, when does Stephen A. play basketball? Like, when? Where? NBA? No? Okay, cool. Milton with the rock pass to Harris. Guarded by Draymond. The switch. Harris against Kevon Looney. Gets the flip up, rolled up the rim. Rebound Wiggins. If you don't have basketball knowledge, the way he speaks, anyone with knowledge would be persuaded so easily. Oh, yeah. With no knowledge either. Wiggins throws it. Oh, Looney throws it away. It's going to be a turnover. Oh Lord, the way the stadium is like kind of built up. The they showed the announcers, Mark Jackson and them, and they're so cramped in the first row. Behind them is like super cramped with somebody trying to cross pass them. They trying to step over people. It's like this is when a stadium is poorly built, and they're trying to squish people in to get that front row money. And even with what based off of what 40 said, you don't. It's not that you have to know a lot about basketball. You just got to use your eyes and use your common sense, and don't be afraid to speak against what everybody else is saying. That's part of the problem. They be like, oh, like Stephen A. will say something. It's like, no, that's just a bad take. That's a really bad take. Like when I listen to him, the way he puts his words together is immaculate with skills. But since I have some knowledge, I can I can know he said it wrong. But sometimes the way he says things is like, it's not supposed to go that way. Quick layup by Harris on the return on the fast break. It's gonna be good. Warriors just not setting their defense, setting their ways. They kind of like this. It's one of those games where it might not come together until the end of the third quarter. Green to Wiggins. Wiggins with a drive on Drummond. Gets fouled. The ball goes up. No good. It's going to get the foul call. Drummond's pleading for. He's like, for why? For why have that fakes forsaken me? So when he says every. Wait. When he says. Wait, what? Says make these free throws for the kids. Man, real talk. We need some donations for the kids too. We had $71 on the No Kid Hungry joint. You said $20 a point, $22 a point. Well, you missed the first one. So there goes that. Okay. Real Fan Sports said when he said, wait, I need you to rephrase that because I don't understand. ¿Por qué? ¿Dónde está English? He makes one of two. So 38-29. Seth for the shooting a three, no good. So he does it each year. Yeah, when does SA ever have a bad take? Good. My bad. This is best with y'all. Draymond to pull for three. Runs off the front. Rebound Embiid. Embiid to Harris. Harris guarded by Green. To Embiid. To a player I do not know who it is. To Seth Curry. It's going to be offensive foul called on Embiid, which is kind of good because when Stephen A. said ever had a good take, he's had a handful. I will say he's had a few. He's had a few. And another thing too, I start to notice as the stories start to develop in the league. Poole to Green to Lee to Wiggins. Let me go back to that thought. Wiggins gets a shot up, and there should be a foul call before the shot. Joel Embiid constantly pushes players in the back, but no one ever calls it. I'm like, you big, dumb ass, stop pushing people. He always does it. It's like, dude, stop pushing people. Like, this just stop. My bad if I was typing up as I eat. You got greasy fingers. He misses the free throw. Oh my God. Come on, Wiggins. Seth Curry with the rebound. Back to Milton. Milton with the drive. Rebound. Green. Greenman with the drive. Lee with the rebound off the missed layup. I think he got tipped by Embiid. Back to Green. Green to Lee. Gets blocked. There's a lot of contact but no foul call. Embiid driving. Misses the layup. Poole with the rock. Passes to Lee. Lee goes up again. No foul call again. Harris with the rebound. Goes back the opposite direction. Guarded by Poole. Pass to the guy I don't know, to Embiid. Embiid to Mixie. Or Milton, I'm sorry. Embiid gets deep in the post. That dude, he throws his elbows so much. I'm so tired of Joel. If you got pay attention to him, when he comes down, he throws elbows. This is where I don't know why they're trying to separate. Looney wasn't going to do anything. He wasn't trying to fight him, you know what I'm saying? And then, see, he gets fouled. Okay, he got fouled. But when you come down, you don't have to throw the elbow. Looney's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm here to play basketball. I got rings. I'm here to play basketball. I don't do all that. I don't do that. So I've been tired of him for, man. There's a video I watched about karma in basketball, and I love this. It was one about him, which is so good. Because, he made fun of the Warriors when they lost he's like, he made fun of the Warriors when the Warriors lost 3-1. And a lot of people did, but his was very funny because they were in the playoffs and somebody asked a question. And he made a joke of it. And in that joke, he said he's laughing in front of the news. Of course, they were up 3-1. They won that series, but the next series is the great Kawhi shot that took him out. It's like basketball karma comes back to haunt you. And that's when he was crying, walking down the hall, tears coming down his face. I'm not going to make fun of a man crying, but you kind of deserve what you got. Embiid with the free throw is good. Perfect from the line. Oh, I didn't put down the technical we got against Embiid. Curry guarded by Thibault to Wiggins. Wiggins to Looney. Looney goes up for the dunk. It's good. Steph heat up. Get that Looney vengeance. Oh, you like what I said? I got rings. Man, if I had rings, anytime somebody try to fight, I'm like, I got rings. I ain't got no time for this. So ain't nobody got time for that. Seth to Maxim. Back to Seth. Now to Harris. Harris to Embiid. Guarded by Looney. The help by Green creates a turnover. Wiggins to Poole. Poole with the layup is good. Harris with the pass off. The Embiid for 3. I don't know why why? Stop shooting that shot, Embiid. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. Looney with the bank shot. Let's get it. Philly with the timeout. I would call timeout too every time Embiid shoots 3-pointer and tell him, that's not your shot. Instead of playing with Steph, still Joe, and then damn threes. I don't know why I can't stand it, dude. It's like, granted, I'll give Giannis a pass because Giannis has raised his numbers dramatically from the 3-point line. He is actually somewhat efficient from 3-point line for a man of his size, but Joel's like, he wants to be Steph Curry, or he wants to be Seth Curry. Like, dude, stop. That's not your game. Don't do that. you're hurting your own stock. Because if I was on the court and he shot that and missed, I'm clowning. Said rings and millions of dollars, living the life, man, living the life. And I think he has he's part of several foundations. I think he's from Milwaukee, right? Or he went to school in Milwaukee or grew up in Milwaukee. And I know he has a foundation out there. So when the Warriors go play the Bucks, they do stuff together for him out there. I've seen like photos and stuff. It's pretty dope. Probably a nice car. Oh yeah. I would say at least he has at least one nice car. Thank you guys for the constant communications. We've hit that milestone mark, 100 messages. So that's a milestone mark we have set, and I'm glad when we hit it. This means it's a good communication. It's something that you guys are vibing with, so I appreciate it. Joe with no rings and frailing against the 6-1 people. Man. What commercial is this? $40, can you put exclamation point RFS? Please. Fortune favors the brave. Thank you, sir. Once again, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, or that follow button. Also, forgot the OnlyFans. We might have to get one cracking. But also, please follow at least the YouTube from what point it is posted. But if you can follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram, it'll be worth your while. Because as we grow and as this portion of the channel grows, the Real Fan Sports, it will be migrating to its own destination, its own home, so we can actually build from there. Real Fan Sports. We might have to make that happen. I'm gonna leave that one to Levels. I'm gonna leave it to the good looking man. But please, though, if you haven't already, follow us there. Follow me here on Nonpfixion, the YouTube page. We truly appreciate each and every one of you for just stopping by and showing love. You know what I'm saying? Say Steph Curry, May 11, 2021, last first half without a 3-pointer. Damn, May 11. That's crazy. All right. Embiid with the rock pass to Seth Curry. Seth Curry guarded by Wiggins to Maxey. Maxey to Harris, back to Maxey, back to Seth Curry. Curry guarded by Wiggins. Seth with the floater. Gets it up, it's good. Nice floater. That was pretty. Seth has 4 points. Curry gets the foul call off of Thibault, which is the third, which might be part of his plan to get Thibault out the game. If he gets Thibault out the game, they're gonna throw Seth at him, because Seth is probably the next thing best to guarding his own brother. If you've ever seen their games against each other, it's definitely a good battle between them two. Seth is talking to Steph. Once again, Seth has 4 points. Steph has 7. And this is his second stint in the line. Did I miss one? I missed a shot? I think I did. I did miss one. Shit. Back down the side of the Warriors side of the ball. Looney with the missed layup. Pass to Embiid. Embiid brings it in. What the hell kind of shot was that? The player looking for the foul. Pass to Steph. Steph with the drive. Quick pass to Looney. Back to Steph. Steph on top of the key for 3. Buckets. Let's go. Big bucks, no whammies. Steph without the ball is interesting. seeing Embiid try to do like the little jump foul, and when like Steph or Harden or Curry jump into a player, and seeing him do that just looks so weird because he's so tall. Yeah, more free throws from Joel Embiid. The next foul, the foul just committed was on Looney. That's his third foul for the night. He'll be sitting down. Porter's going to come in to replace him. So the Warriors have Looney. Looney just hit the bench as Poole, Steph, Porter, Green, and I want to say it's Poole still. Looking like the 06 finals way. Embiid makes the second of two. Minute and a half left in the half of the game. Draymond to Steph. Steph guarded by Maxey. Steph with the floater off the backboard is good. Goes crashing to the ground. Steph is working hard for the money right now. Maxey called for a travel. It's going to be a turnover. Dubs ball. 1:05 left on the clock. They really do not want Steph to break this record in their house. Steph is working for every point he gets right now. But it just shows you how good that man is. Steph for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound. Green. Green to Seth Curry. Seth Curry's going to bring it down. 50 seconds left on the clock. Pass down to Embiid. Embiid needs to stop foul hunting. Pass to Draymond. Pass to Poole. Poole gets fouled by Green. Green looks like, no, not me. I didn't foul. Green goes and shows love to Poole, and Poole's like, you know what? I was going to dunk on you, and you fouled me. But now I'm really going to dunk on you. Poole makes the first. So Green. I need Joel Embiid to stop pushing people. I need you to stop pushing people. Out of bounds, Maxey. 33.7 seconds left on the game clock. For the half, Steph is double teamed by. They will not let this dude be free. Steph be free. Give him free. Poole brings the ball down past Draymond Green. Green guarded by Embiid. 23 seconds left on the game clock. Steph from three. Buckets. Steph Curry, a.k.a. Buckets McGee. Embiid brings it in to Maxey. Maxey brings it down, guarded by Wiggins. It's going to be a deflect out of bounds. Still Philly's ball. 2.5 seconds left on the game clock for this first half. Somebody has a 3-point tally up. They have a lineup. Maxey with a drive against Bielitsa, and it's good on the buzzer. Maxey has had a really good first half. Halftime, 49-46. Warriors with the lead. Steph with 2 threes on the first half so far. This was the first game since May 11th that Steph Curry did not score a 3-pointer in the first quarter of a game. but he still extends his actual record of scoring a 3-pointer in every game he's played in so far. Excuse me. Steph 2 of 6 in the 3-point range, just 8 away from breaking the record. Will he do it? We'll see. Okay, let's turn you down. So, I know those who are watching the game. If you're actually watching and you're not just watching me or listening to me, tell me when you watch the game. Right? Look at Joel Embiid. See if he just pushes randomly. If it's just me and I'm seeing things, then that's fine. Then I'll cop to that. But if you see the same thing that I see, then let me know. Like when he's just there at the free throw line and the player, instead of Porter going for the rebound, he walks away because the ball's going to go to Embiid. Embiid like literally pushes him out the way. It's like I'm already walking the opposite direction. Like, what are you doing? He said Coca-Cola called for Coke, Sprite, and a Minute Maid recall. Did they really? Well, what was it? Did they say what the issue was? Why the recall is called? Other question is, who has their Spider-Man tickets? I'm curious. Who has Spider-Man tickets? Just comes out next week. I got mine. I got one for 3 p.m. on the first day. The first showing is 3 p.m. Foreign substance like metal. Oh yeah, that happens actually frequently. You'd be surprised how frequently that happens. Well, you shouldn't be surprised, but you'll be surprised. So looking how this game is going and how they're throwing pretty much the house. What the hell is this? Steve Harvey has a judge show now? What? Nice shot by Reggie Jackson. Without Paul George, the Clippers still pull it out because of Reggie Jackson. All right, let's see. He said unknown substance for Coke and Sprite for Minute Maid. Well, I'm glad I was actually going to go buy my 12 pack of Coke Zero. I love me some Coke Zero, but I didn't. Something told me not to. So I'm glad I know that now. I'll wait another week before I go buy some. Because they should have recalled everything. Got everything back by then. All right, give me a second, you guys. I'm going to go grab some more ice from my agua. And I will be right back. But appreciate you guys for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. Yeah, be back.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy. He's like, See, it's funny now. Like, do you just hear it now? Do you just hear it? Because it plays so much. I think it's so funny. Trying to get the right cool level. Should we crash Fancy Stream during halftime? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I need to pull her up on a second Twitch stream. Because I can hear her, you know, of course, because without having her voice be put out. Let's see, 50,000, 5,000 random morale. Why does it sound like that? This commercial sounds horrible. Is it supposed to sound like that? Okay, I need to. That just sounded terrible. We're gonna refresh that. I'm redoing my sub right now. I'm gonna wait till she finishes talking. Okay. He said me and Fiction pulling up. Oh, it did mess up. I thought so. Just messing with Fancy right now. So I'll pull her up. I think it's ABC. Yeah, I can hear her just fine. So the second half should be interesting. currently in the history of the game, the Warriors, for whatever reason, ever since. Say Warriors get held. Yeah, like the third quarter for Warriors for whatever unprecedentedly has been. They've become a third quarter team, and it's not every third quarter, so we're not gonna say that. It's not like they've been perfect in third quarters, but for some reason, whenever they were to turn it around, the third quarter, not even the top of the third quarter, it's about 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes into the third quarter, then something just happens sometimes, and they just seem to take over games, and specifically Steph, and I think it's because of how they had his rest schedule. Usually about that time he gets actually settled in because he comes in towards the towards the middle of the game, middle of third quarter. But now that what they've been doing is he plays the top of the quarter. He plays the top of the quarter. He sits in the middle of the quarter. He comes at the end, and they seem like that's been they feel like that's been working for him, and I'm not sure if it really has, because since they've made the change, he has been shooting a little less than before. It hasn't been, as good as previous seasons or previous iterations of his schedule gameplay. I mean, statistically, I want to say he might be actually shooting a little bit less than, like, I think it's 40. I think it was whatever it was, 42 or 42.7% free, percentage, which is still at a clip is still pretty good. But compared to, I read this article, they had him compared to Westbrook. Westbrook is shooting at 44.9%, which is surprising. But Westbrook is around the rim. So that in itself makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in that essence, I get it. But he's not shooting better this season compared to what he did last season. But last season was like on a whole other level, and it was unprecedented. So, and it was just something no one's ever done, really. Not for a very long time. Say no one is. They say because of the basketball. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the new basketball is an issue. But I mean, they're probably, to a point, they're probably right, because athletes are creatures of habit. So it's just like if you did some change to the football, quarterbacks would notice it right away, receivers would notice it right away. The defenders probably would notice it because they don't touch the ball like that. But I mean, right off the bat, your nose guard, offensive nose tackle, and your quarterbacks and your receivers would notice it immediately. Running backs too, especially if it's like more slippery, if it's more slick, if it's maybe slightly bigger or slightly smaller, they would notice different because of how they grip the ball and how they're used to running with it. So they would notice it. Sometimes when I'm about to shoot a weird feeling basketball, I'd be like, hey yo, what the you can't, but yeah, I think the times when I have sat around or when I was coaching, when we'd had kids bring their own balls, and one would have maybe like a cheaper ball, and you can feel it. You can feel it if it's too slick or it doesn't. You don't feel no grip, so you can feel it, and it does affect a little bit because it's in your head. In your head, you're thinking, I have to shoot this differently because of how it feels or how it feels coming off my fingertips. So it's a mental thing. So first half stats: field goal percentages, 41% for the Warriors, 38% for the Sixers. 3-point percentage, 3 of 10 for the Sixers, 4 of 18 for the Warriors. Assists on the first half: 8 for the Sixers, 11 for the Warriors. Current score 49-46. Hey, just let Fancy and I'll be back and forth because I'm doing the game. All right. Poole has the rock. How you doing? 2, 3, 4, 5 Smith. Steph is the best player in the NBA right now. He is a really great player. Wiggins wide open three, off the front of the rim. Harris with the rebound. Welcome to the channel, Smith. Appreciate you stopping by. My name is Nonpfixion. Welcome to this is our version of Sports Talk, Sports Fire Play, Real Fan Sports. My co-host Levels, aka Zach, is not here at the moment. There's gonna be a foul called on the Jordan Poole. It's gonna be a holding. It's kind of like a holding call, but he did let the screen happen. Most 3-point field goals in NBA history. Ray Allen is at 2,973. Steph Curry is currently at 2,966. I said, no, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon. He's a good player, but best in the NBA, I don't know. I mean, he might have got shafted in a couple of dunk contests because he definitely deserved to win something. Poole to Green to Steph. Steph with the drive being guarded by, actually, to Looney to Green on the baseline. What was that, bro? I want somebody to get that backpack off of Green so he can stop shooting his threes like that. Steph Curry passes to Harris. Harris with the drive. Passes back out to Embiid. Embiid to the corner. Maxey for three is no good. Rebound, Draymond Green to Steph. Steph double step back, gets blocked. The first one. Nice defense. Thibault has that reach. I'm telling you, that's the difference. Steph's gonna get tripped up when he drives around. It's gonna be the fourth personal foul on Thibault, which is kind of what Steph is trying to do, get him in trouble to get his ass out the game. So I was like, goodness, when he shoot it. So their feet got tangled up. Steph's right foot hit Thibault's calf, which caused Steph to actually trip himself. So I mean, you could have called a no call. Steph for a three at top of the key. No, it rattles out. It's gonna be a foul back on the ground. Steph Curry actually pushes Wiggins in the back for the rebound. So 10-17 in the third quarter. We got the ice cream man still on the sidelines. Steph to Looney on the inbound. Looney to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Seth. Pass to Green. Green guarded by Harris. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins for three. That is good. Okay, Wiggins, I'll stop clowning you about the children. Nice shot. Wiggins for three. That was nice. Harris with the three in the response. It's good. Draymond Green with the little layup on the return spice. It's good. I wish I had an easier way to update the score instead of having to close out of stuff really quick. Green picks up his third foul with Embiid flopping. As long as I don't know why they try to trap with Embiid up top. Because as long as they do that, they just give the lane to anybody who comes in. Because then they have no center defense. Seth to Harris. Harris to Embiid. Embiid looking to shoot the three. With the arcing three, he makes it. I'll give him that when he makes it. Wiggins for three. No good. Seth Curry with the rebound. Lost the handle. Poole picks it up. Wiggins get the foul. Should have got a foul call, but no foul call off the push off on. But still gets the points. We'll take the points. We'll like the foul call. Embiid comes down. Passes off to Seth. Seth to Tobias Harris. Harris for three is no good. Rebound Steph Curry. Steph Curry with rebound number 6. Green with the moving screen. They're going to call a foul. Steve Kerr looks at his staff, and they say, "We don't see it. We don't see it." It's gonna be a real close one, to be honest. It's gonna be real close. But I'm gonna say this: the guy who called it, if you go look in the history of the Warriors, they don't have a good history with him when it comes to foul calls. They really don't. There's two referees that, if you look in the history of the Warriors, they have really bad rapport with them. So you can just look at the games, you can tell automatically what it is. He's one of them. I'm telling you, in the playoffs, when they were playing, I hated to see him on the sidelines. I knew we weren't going to get calls. Okay, let's check. Make sure this person is okay. It's a real person. Yeah, 40. When people come into fantasy stream, I kind of click on them to what the hell just happened. Kind of click on to see if they're real people, because she be getting trolled by the bots more frequently than most of us do. The Denver up by 30, so they're gonna bench my fantasy players eventually. They're by 30? Good gracious. 30. That don't even make no sense. What's your players looking like? I'm looking at your list. Aaron Gordon, Jacob Podol, Jeff Green, Doug McDermott. 87-57. Wow. I can't believe Denver's up by 30, to be honest with you, because San Antonio actually has a decent squad of young players. He said Doug was cheap. 5-8 for that game. I'm looking at it right now. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, I can't. Oh yeah, he's 4,400. They really put 11 racks for Steph. That's crazy. We're on TV timeout, so I'm still kind of upset that Wiggins didn't make the free throws for the kids. Well, he made 1 out of 2. He made 1 out of 2. He didn't make the set. He didn't make the first one. Monday Night Football is Rams versus Cardinals. Should be like a hardcore passing game. He said, "Yeah, they ain't trying to see your fantasy team great." He said, "F half the kids." Okay, let's see what they say. They said it was an unsuccessful challenge. Now Draymond has 4 fouls in third quarter. Cool. That's what's up. Oh, let's update the score. Poole with the 3 gets fouled by Maxey, but no call. Poole ends up on the ground and nothing, no call. Seth Curry for 3 is no good. Rebound Poole. Poole to Wiggins. Wiggins to Looney. Looney guarded by Maxey. Back to Poole. To JTA. JTA back to Wiggins. Wiggins for 3. It's in there. Let's go. Wiggins third. He has 20 on the night. Biggest lead of the night for Golden State once again, matching the earliest lead. He had 23 for his price. It's not bad. Oh, yeah? Looney guarding Embiid. Embiid with the rock on the baseline. Embiid with a little jumper. It's good. Poole with the drive. Give it to Looney. Looney's fouled by Embiid. Looney took his head off. Like, I'm tired of this dude hit me in my head, man. I got them rings, but I got them things too. It keeps hitting him in his head every time he goes up. Last 15 games, Wiggins shot 52%. That's really good. Looney missed the first of two. So I use my rings as brass knuckles next time, man. Them things. You see how big those rings were? I have a copy of one, the first one. Looney makes the second. Oops. Embiid with the rock guarded by Looney at the baseline. Embiid trying to put on a little dribble show. Picks up his dribble back to Harris. Harris top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound. Looney to Steph. Steph to JTA. Back to Looney. Looney to Poole. Poole for three. Buckets. It's a pool party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Let's go. Looney. Oh. All right. Embiid with the rocket at the top of the hill. Pass to Seth. Seth to Harris. Passes to Thibault and it goes out of bounds by accident. Poole. It's a pool party, baby. Poole brings the rock down. Quick dribble step. Shot is up. It's good. It's a pool party for real. Quiets the crowd. Philly calls timeout. Poole with the big time 3-point top of the key. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Jordan Poole, robotic mind right now. Jordan Poole and Wiggins definitely picking up the slack, where we know the defense is pressuring Steph to take the shot, even though they don't want him to take the shot or make the shot. That's what I should have said. Oops. It's a bad decision because they 2 points away from blowout range. for the timeout. Wait. So I consider 15 points as a blowout. Oh, I can see that. Oh, hold on, we'll go back here. They said, well, their Steph strategy cause they don't realize this team. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can honestly say, people were saying in the past, like, oh, everybody on the team can shoot threes. You live by a three, shoot by a three. I mean, live by a three, die by a three. This team, this specific iteration of the Warriors, I believe everyone can shoot. Not everyone can shoot at a high clip, like, Clay, Poole, Steph, Wiggins. Who else we thinking about? JTA can shoot. He just doesn't because he's great at defense. He's great getting the ball around. GP2 2.0, he can shoot, but it's not his forte. He rather dunk it. You know what I'm saying? Green averaged 23 in his first couple of seasons, so we know he can shoot. He just so much on the defensive end of the defensive side of the ball in his mind, just calling the game from the front, and he's telling what's going to happen. And for the most part, he's correct. Like when you see how he breaks, when you see what he does in games, there's a couple of YouTubers that break down Warriors plays, and I've seen a play where he literally tells Looney and Poole where to be, and he says, you can hear him yelling out what the call is, and they ran it exactly the way he told them. And I'm surprised they didn't switch it up when they heard him yelling out the play that they're about to run. I'm like, why would you not change that? Maxey at top of the key, pass to Harris. Harris guarded by Steph to Embiid. Embiid with the spin around and the dunk over JTA. Poole guarded by Embiid. Thibault to Steph to Looney. Looney with the jam off of the assist from Steph Curry. $13-point lead is almost in blowout range for 40's thoughts. Thibault from three. It's good from the baseline. Steph, a little shake and bake on the line. Pass from Harris to Looney. Looney to Wiggins. 7 seconds on the play clock. The ball went out of bounds on Wiggins. Was trying to pass it to Gary Payton on the baseline, but it was such a bad pass. 4:10 left in the game. 9 turnovers by Philly. 8 turnovers by the Golden State Warriors. Maxey from Embiid. Foul call on Toscano Anderson. The flop by Embiid. I know that this dude, he is like the number one student after the valedictorian LeBron at the flopping university. And the lead professor is Vlade Divac. That dude flops this viciously. Seth from Maxey. Back to Maxey. Maxey with the shot. No good. Rebound Wiggins. Wiggins hands it over to Steph. Steph guarded by Thibault. Wiggins to throw the screen. Dribbles past Seth. Batted away by Thibault, but goes to the Poole. Back to Steph, to JTA. Just Collins Anderson. Poole throws it up before it expires. The clock expires. Good shot. It was a good defensive chance by Philly, but it still ended up with positive points for the Warriors. Harris gets a foul drawn on Wiggins, even though the foul was called before the contact actually happened. Wiggins goes straight up. The whistle is blown, and Harris goes into Wiggins. If you have video on demand on your cable, rewind it, look at it, and just let me know. I feel like I'm right. Harris makes the first. I'm like, why it take so long to shoot that second free throw? Good lord. Finally got the second free throw. Warriors up by 10. Wiggins bring the rocks down past the pool. Pool to GP to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Embiid. Wiggins to Poole. Poole for the pool party. It's no good. And Bielitsa with the rebound to Wiggins. Wiggins to JTA. JTA to Poole. Poole with the to shake him up. Poole loses the ball. Embiid brings it down. I'm so sick of this dude. Payton goes with the jump ball on Embiid. Okay. Oh, he's not afraid. He's not afraid. He's like, I'm not afraid. Take a chance. They're going to jump. This is going to be a jump ball between Joel Embiid, 7 foot forever, and Gary Payton 2.0. I would say he's 6'1", maybe? If this dude don't stop pushing people, like, I'll be pissed. And Joe is like, these weak arms heavy. Pull to JTA. JTA to Bielitsa. Bielitsa to Wiggins. Wiggins top of the key. No good. Rebound. Embiid. Wait, yeah, he did. He did travel. He actually carried. He carried. No, before that, rewind it. When he's coming down, he dribbles. He goes like this. He puts the ball here. He dribbles and he has the ball here. He cups it and brings it back down. This fool carried at half court. His hand goes underneath the ball, which entails is a carry. I know I'm not tripping. And B was 17 points as he sits down. 17 points and 8 rebounds. He's 4-12 on night. He said, "Oh damn, I can't." Let's let me know if I saw it incorrectly, but I swear I seen his hand go underneath it. I swear I saw his hand go underneath it. If his hand went underneath it, he carried at the half court mark. I could be wrong. Because right now he's really pissing me off the way he plays. For somebody the size he is, and to play so freaking soft at times, he only plays aggressive when he knows he can out dominate the player. And that's the one thing I always loved about Shaq. It don't care who you put next to him, who you put against him. If the dude was Shaq's size, Shaq was gonna try to dominate him regardless. Embiid only does it when the person is a little bit smaller, might not be as strong. That's when he does it. What is this commercial? Oh my, oh no. Old Navy, always doing something extra. Inbound from GP to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Green. Wiggins to Bielitsa. To Poole. Back to Bielitsa. To Gary Payton. Payton to JTA. JTA Bielitsa. 6 seconds on the clock. Bielitsa with the drive to JTA. JTA for 3. Bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound. Drummond will kind of fight between Drummond and Green. Brings it down to Maxey. Maxey to Drummond. Drummond to Seth. Seth body up by JTA. To Maxey. Maxey guarded by Wiggins. Drummond back to Maxey. Milton. I'm sorry, I keep saying Milton. Maxey has the throw. Drummond tips it in off the tipped shot. I'm just talking. I update the score. Being a bad host. 54.3 seconds left on the clock. Poole with the rock, guarded by Milton. Up to Bielitsa. Bielitsa drives. They're gonna get him with the travel, maybe, or will they get him foul on the floor? What you laughing at? 46.3 seconds left on the clock for the half. 14 seconds on the play clock. 6 points for Drummond on nights, who received the foul. Also has 6 rebounds. I thought he had more than that. Iguodala back in. Passes the Poole. Poole double team by Bielitsa. Oh my goodness. Shots missed. Now Philly got the rock. Melton to Green. Green to guy I really don't know. I just don't know who that guy is. Like, I really just don't know who that dude is. But he just made a 3-pointer. .3 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock is off. Poole with the rock at top of the key. Bielitsa to hedge the screen. Poole guarded by Drummond. Across to Payton. Payton for 3. No good. 9-0 run towards the end of the quarter for the Sixers. Steph and the Warriors up by 3. 73-70. Steph ends the third quarter with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 of 8 from 3-point land, 5 of 14 field goals. I bet Ray Allen's sitting on his couch like, damn, these motherfuckers really going to pass me. Man. Like I said, we said on Wednesday, I didn't think he was going to do it that night. I didn't think he was going to do it tonight. I felt it was going to be... I feel like it's going to happen. Because right now, everybody is throwing their best defenders at Steph. Because nobody wants to be in the record book. Nobody wants to be in the record book with this record. No one wants to be there. Regardless, even though somebody's going to eat this record regardless. They don't have no choice. But I think the good thing about it is that the Warriors and Steph they went into this game much different than they did the last game. The game against the Portland Trailblazers, you can see they were force feeding Steph. They were force feeding Steph so much. He was what he made 4 3-pointers. He was like 4 of like 17 from 3-point land. They were force feeding the hell out of him. So that was not a good thing. Even though he still ended the night with I think he ended the night with 25, 26 points. So still on that end, it was a positive night, but statistically, it wasn't a great night. So this night, I do like the fact that they are just playing the game of basketball and not trying to play the game of history making basketball. So because of that, I feel like I was saying, I felt like he wasn't going to hit it tonight, especially after I seen the first quarter. I could see that they threw their top defender on him, and Seth has rarely guarded Steph this game, when normally Steph is always guarding Steph. But it'd be interesting if he does it on Monday night in the Pacers' home, because I mean he already passed up the number 3 person on the list, which was Reggie Miller. So it'd be interesting. You know, Reggie's gonna be there. Reggie's the only one I've seen them talking about that's like happy really to see him pass it up. I haven't seen too many interviews with Ray Allen, but I did read a little byline where he was saying that it's subjective, that you still can say that he's the top. I was like, no, it's not really subjective. There's literally a line, and the line shows that you're the best right now. And if Steph hits this many X, we're going to solve for X. If he hits this many, then he's one better than you. So it's not subjective. It's a fact. When I read that, I was like, did he? So you're in your feelings. That's what that is. You're in your feelings. He's really in his feelings, people, because all records are broken by away teams and players. I know they play the Pacers next. When's the Madison Square Garden game? I know we had the list up before last game. Let's see. Let me see if I have it here. I might be able to get it from this page. the one thing that's the most impressive thing of this whole race, this whole historic run, is Steph Curry. Well, Ray Allen has the record, and the record is 2,973 points made, and he's done it in 1,300 games. Steph Curry, Milton with a 3-point play going to the line. What the hell? Oh, all of our stuff is popping up on my phone now. But Steph Curry has 2,000 at the beginning of this game, has 2,964 points, 3 points made, and that has done it. We'll be doing it in 13 seasons. He's only done it in 786 games, which is crazy. Like, statistically, that's bananas. It's not supposed to be how it is. Let me update the score. I'm just talking. So after all the free throws, Philly's at 76. Warriors is at 75. Actually 78 after Bielitsa 3-pointer just made right now. Golden State by 2, 10:52 left in the fourth quarter. Milton bringing the rock down. Pass to the guy I don't know. He goes for the fading 3-pointer. Rebound Steph. Steph to Gary Payton Jr. Gets the high off the glass. No good. Saved by Philly. So he actually hit that 3. Yeah. It might be after the Pacers. I think so. Alley-oop to Drummond. It's going to be good. Tie game again. Steph passed to Bielitsa from behind the back. Bielitsa to Iguodala. Iguodala for 3. No good. Milty pass. Hey, can somebody please tell me what number 30's name is? I can't see it on your jersey. It's too long. 3-point made for Thibault. Golden State with a timeout. Sixers up by 3 now. Okay, what's dude's name? I see the let me go to this. No, NBA, I don't want this. No. Like, stop. Kormas. Hold on. You can be right. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I think it's Kormas. Yeah. In my honest and authentic opinion, Kormas and Jordan. Boy, you better stop with that blasphemy. Y'all just ain't ready for that story. Well, you need to tell that story. I need you to get a YouTube channel and tell that story, so we can all be in judgment of your story. Because we judging. You said Jordan career 3 percentage at 50. That's why. So right now, 1 of 2 from 3-point land. And he's rebounding and assisting, doing all this on no free throws needed. Hysterical. That's too funny. What's funny is She should have been got that. Hold on, let me see some. Since Fancy something for Amazon, and she said she had received it, but I think I got a notification that said it was delivered. Yep, Court Moss misses the easy two. There's your Jordan theory out the window. Court Moss guarding Steph Curry. Steph 2 from 9 from 3. Pass to Lee. Lee to Iguodala. Pass back to Steph. Knocked away by Drummond. Drummond with the rock. Pass to Milton. Without him, they'd be down by 6. Off of Philly. They're going to say Warriors ball. Steph turnover. Steph. Pass to Green. That's a Green turnover. Thibault with the Euro, no good. Steph to Lee. To Iguodala. Iguodala from the baseline, no good. They're missing some really crucial threes. Started with the Kormaz D. Milton to Kormaz. Kormaz to Drummond. Drummond guarded by Bielitsa. Tried to dunk and gets the foul. That should not be a foul call. That should not be a foul. Somebody look at that replay. You tell me where the foul was. Said deal is 30% free throw. Oh, you're right. He just missed the first one. Drummond misses the first. Drummond makes the second. Oops. Pass to Draymond. Draymond to Porter. Porter to Steph. Steph throws it away. I'm not sure why he's trying to force it to Wiggins. See the guy in the crowd, he's like, something's wrong with his performance. You can see his mouth. It's exactly what he said. Milton blocked by Wiggins. Pass to Thibault. Thibault back to Milton. Guarded by Wiggins still. It's going to be an out of bounds after the ball flew off of Drummond and went to Thibault, but it ended kind of getting interfered by, to Nang. It got interfered by Lee. Nang inbounds to Milton. Milton for 3. 24-second clock violation after the missed three-pointer from Milton. Good old Milty. Steph guarded by Thibault. Switched off. Pass to Draymond. Draymond with the fake give and go. Now dunks it. It's going to be a timeout, Philly. 2-point game. I'm not sure why people do not guard that fake give and go. Draymond does at least 2 times a game. He's done it this entire season at least 2 times a game. That just shows you how much gravity Steph creates? He said, keep it down. No, you keep it down. What is this? Time the model. We're on TV timeout, you guys. Oops. Hold on, guys. Tobias Harris with the Rattler goes in 84-80. Steph for the three. Gets a foul, but no call. Rebound, Harris. Sorry if I felt like I was yelling right there. Harris, guarded by Wiggins, brings it back up. Kind of resets. Drives to the right hand side. Cross court pass to Milty. Off the rim. Steph with the rebound. Curry to Poole. Poole gets fouled. That was a hip check. Shaking Milton, goddamn. Oh, I think. Yeah, that. You know what I noticed? You know, like, when you watch sports, teams after time start to take on the personality of their captains or their leads. You know? And I feel like you can kind of see that in the gameplay of Philly. They do like the little hip checks, the quick pushes, and it's something Embiid does. And I'm like, is this something that people are they just doing it because they know they can get away with it? Because he gets away with it? I just think it's interesting. Little thing like that, you know. Poole makes the second. Maxey on the return drive gets fouled as he goes up. He'll be heading to the free throw line. Let's see the free throw discrepancy. The foul's going to be called on Steph, I believe. Tyrese Maxey, 11 points, 2 of 4 for three-point line. What's up, Zamps? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, then like the video. You know what I'm saying? Maxey makes the first of 2. Second rattles out. Draymond with the rebound. Draymond to Steph. Steph to Draymond. Draymond gets the lane, goes up, gets the foul call on Harris, but misses the shot. That's exactly what he wanted. I don't even think he even cared about the shot. He just wanted to get the foul call. I wish Draymond was a little bit bigger so he can really go at Embiid. Would you clip? I gotta watch this clip. Make sure these clips, man, if you want to, you can post them in the Discord. I need to make a clip thing. Do I have a clip channel? Draymond misses the free throw. Good job, Draymond. That's, you know, good. Just, you know, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm on my Chromebook right now. I don't know what that means. Seth with the ball fake gets the shot up. It's good. Why you say no? Steph passes to Wiggins. Wiggins behind the back to Steph. Steph for 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. That was the heater. Steph was wide open. Yeah. It was a heat check. He cold. Harris to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Draymond Green. Passes to Seth. To Embiid. Embiid top of the key. It's going to be good. Draymond cannot leave him open like that. That's one place he can shoot from. Quite religiously. Poole to Draymond. Draymond to Porter. Porter for 3. Rattles out. It was a good look. It just rattles out. Some of these shots are good shots. They're just not landing. Embiid to Maxey. Maxey with a drive. Just throws it over his head. Gets it in. It's good. 91-83. Philly with the lead, up by 8. Timeout, Golden State Warriors. Warriors with 2 timeouts remaining. Actually, 1 timeout remaining. That was actually a nice drive by Maxey. Can't even knock it. They really played. Do you have to bomb? You have to bomb me? The Zion commercial. Bro, the jokes, man. I don't know why. Like, do y'all even drink Minute Maid? Like, Minute Maid. For me personally, Minute Maid is a drink with, if I just don't have anything else, that's like last resort for me. I don't know how other people feel about Minute Maid, but it's not my thing. He said, like, when they put the Mountain Dew and the screen shake, it wasn't it was real. So stupid. So stupid.
You know what? I will have some meatloaf. Let's have some meatloaf. You want some? I knew you'd come. Hey, Mom!
You want some?
The meatloaf!
Steph is at 2-9-6-6. Inbound from Draymond to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Draymond. Draymond drives. Is trying to get to Steph. He could have just drove and had an easy layup, but he's trying to get the ball to Steph. Now he gets the Poole. They're gonna say Poole carried on what could have been called a foul as well, but so 40. Did you get a chance to go back? Was he carrying? When I said he was carrying, did he carry? Maxey guarded by Wiggins. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid to Seth. Seth guarded by Wiggins now. Back to Maxey. To Thibault. Thibault back to Seth. Back to Maxey. Now I think they're just wasting clock. Maxey with the drive. Passes to Embiid. Stolen by Draymond. Steph to Poole. Pass to JTA. Wiggins wide open for three. It goes in and out. I'm on the Spectrum app on Roku, so I couldn't rewind. Oh, okay. 10 for 42 for the Warriors right now on threes. Seth to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. Seth from 35. Seth comes back up with the rebound. Out hustles Steph for it. Goes over Draymond. It's good for two. 10-point lead for the Sixers. Curry gonna get fouled for Steph. Only the third team foul. So you're telling me that Philly has not fouled that much, huh? I feel like I'm not watching the same game the refs are. Steph for three is good. Kind of knocks down, drops, comes back out. Stat check, give me a second. Yes, sir, please. Harris guarded by Poole to Maxey. Maxey to Seth. Seth to Embiid. Embiid to Maxey. Back to Harris. Back to Embiid. Embiid for three. No good. Rebound, JTA. Poole on the drive. Goes for the layup. No goaltending, but it's cool. Comes back down to Seth. Seth guarded by Draymond Green. To Harris. To Thibault. Thibault to Embiid. And he gets the foul on the layup. Like I heard somebody. Shouldn't be nobody in here. Makes the finish a 3-point play. Up by 10. Fiver falls down. Steph for three. Go get the foul call on Embiid. It's gonna be I don't even know why he even went across. Steph will shoot three. Said Warriors 18 free throws to Sixers 21. Joel with 9 of those. That's kind of crazy. Warriors 20 fouls committed to Sixers 16. Sixers are going to challenge, but I bet you they're going to win this one. They're going to win this one. I know exactly where they're at in this commercial. That's my house. That's my town. Yeah, they'll I don't know if they'll call it, but he did push off some before the shot. You know what I can't wait for? I know it's not gonna happen for a long time, but I can't wait till the day that Steph retires, and about 2-3 years later, when they come up with the documentary about all the foul calls that weren't called because of who Steph was. It's gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen. And then it's gonna be the truth's gonna come out about the NBA of how they really were against certain parts of the dude's game because it wasn't what they wanted. Actually, he really didn't even push foul. Foul just got shook up a little bit. I mean, his hand was on foul, but I don't think he pushed him. I don't know why Embiid should learn from guarding that. I don't think he really pushed him like that. That was a kind of a flop. Let's be honest. Yeah, he didn't push him. His hand was up there, but he did not push. It's Embiid. Embiid, he plays the top of the arch for whatever reason. I don't know. I was like, why did they cut him off? Okay. This is a long review. I'm going to be upset if they come back and say, if they say no foul on Joe, but foul on Steph, I'll be like, that's some bull. It's that you are really trying they're trying to stretch it. I feel like the league is trying to stretch out these calls. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to stretch out this man's game. So the longer they wait for him to get this title, this shooting title, the more they can make more money off of each game. Each attendance get higher and higher. The tickets prices go up higher and higher. They can make more money off this. Like, just stop stretching this shit out, dude. Just let them play. Call the games right. No, now they call it no foul. But I'm telling you, there's gonna be a crazy documentary gonna come out, and it's gonna be some BS where you're gonna find the truth that it was in there that they weren't supposed to call fouls against that dude. I guarantee you, it's gonna come out. It ain't gonna come out right away after he retires, but it's gonna come out. It's going to come out. And you're going to see players talking about it. You're going to see refs talking about it. Retired refs who are going to be like, yeah. Draymond Green wins a tip against Embiid. Steph with the rock to Wiggins. Wiggins to Porter. Porter for 3. And it's good. 7-point game. I don't care for that one. I'm waiting for documentary. Harris with the rock, guarded by Wiggins. Harris just traveled. They didn't call it. Embiid, the travel to the inbound to Steph. Steph has the rock. Steph is dribbled into a 3-person trap past the pool. Pool travel. They didn't call that. Porter with another shot to go no good. Harris. Maxey brings it down. Passes to Embiid. Wait. I wish I could. Can I rewind this? Can I see the repeat? Okay, yeah, okay, you said it. I was like, he doubled. He doubled. I thought I was tripping. That's why I was like, wait, can I rewind this? Because he doubled before he took off. Oh, God. This dude doubled. He carried the game, and they don't even call the shit. They caught the travel when he tried the Euro step and then took too many steps. But he really doubled. I thought I was tripping for a second there. I thought I was tripping. Now they're yelling MVP for Embiid. You can't have how many losses they have and you be MVP, brother. He makes the both. They hit the 100 mark. Curry misses the corner 3-pointer. A fumbled challenge and 3 missed calls in a row. Yeah. Maxey to Harris. And then they call that foul. I'm telling you, what's his number? Not 16, the one that Draymond's talking to, but the dude with the Supreme comb over, like the 1950s comb over. Whenever he is in a Warriors game, the foul calls are lopsided in the first half towards the Warriors. It's super lopsided. The one who has the ball at the bottom, who passed the ball to Harris to shoot. I don't know what that ref's name is, but it's every single time. And I know people be like, oh, you're a homer. I am a homer. But statistically, that dude, with the call, with the whistle, the one thing is I can't wait until they're past this point of getting, this title for Steph. Once they get that, then they can just play again. Oh, Kuminga, dunk on everybody, please. That'd be beautiful. Kuminga goes straight up for the shot, gets it. Seth Curry. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to say it's off of Seth. I feel like it was off of Peyton, but I mean, it is what it is. Steph Curry with 18 points, 3 of 14 from 3-point, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. That's a good rebound night, though. Peyton to Porter. Porter for 3. No good. Peyton with the putback. Dunk over Embiid. It's going to be Golden State's lowest scoring game of the season. But it's okay, though. But like I stated at the beginning of the game, I didn't think that he was going to break the record tonight. I felt like the last 2 games just wasn't the one. Oh, I thought they were playing We Are the Champions. I'm like, dude, it's early season. Y'all got 12 losses. Like, what are you doing? You don't play that. But I will say, I do think Embiid is a sloppy player. Like, he's really sloppy. I think for somebody his size, he shouldn't play the way he plays. He kind of plays like who would I say? Like, as much as he flops for the size he is and how dominant he could be, if we had somebody in the league that was like an Akeem Olajuwon, they would dominate the hell out of that dude. Because he doesn't know how to, he doesn't play right. I say that. He plays like he comes from the Euro League. You know what I'm saying? Said Jokic. I mean, I think Jokic at his top, yeah, he can give him the business. But Jokic also needs more team around him too to make it happen. I just wish for, I don't even want to hear this dude talk. I don't like that. Like I said, for somebody with his physical, like his body, the way his body, how he's built, he could be so much more dominant than what he really is. Like, I don't know, man. He plays like him with the sloppy flopping. Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying like somebody can go against him, but yeah. They're both very, very sloppy. I got what you're saying, though. That's my bad. I misinterpreted. He's so sloppy, dude. Like, I think Matthias Thybulle, who guarded Steph, did a great job. Like, he played Steph really well. his length really bothers Steph. You can see it. But I feel like there's things that Embiid, obviously if you watch this game, there's things that he gets away with and nobody's calling. Like, the dude travels a lot. He walks a lot. He carries a lot. And they just don't call it. Like, when did the league just stop caring about the actual fundamental side of basketball? Like, when did that happen? Can anybody pinpoint the year when the NBA stopped caring about fundamentals? It's like, I don't know. Like, it just used to be better, and it's just not as good as it used to be. Why is Joe Big doing face up mid range? Because he's scared. He's scared. And Joey, somebody, he's like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen in my court." It's not even your court. That's Allen Iverson's court. It's not your city. That's Allen Iverson's city. You need to quit. Only crown. It's only one crown in that city. It's already on somebody's head. It definitely ain't his. Say when he started abusing the gather rule. Oh yeah. He abused the rule like Harden abused the 3-point foul rule. But I wish you could have went back, because he came down court, he dribbled, and then he picked up his dribble like he was gonna pass it, but he kind of went like this and then came back over. I was like, this. What was the carrot? Yeah, GG's. Just seeing Steph on a step back. He traveled big time, and they didn't catch it. He doubled step backed. Like, he stepped back and he step back. I was like, this for the travel hell hard. I didn't catch it the first time, but I caught it in the slow-mo replay at the end. And it's like, it's funny to see how Embiid, he claims like, I'm the man. But you're not. You're not really the man. Like, you're not. You're really not. I'm like, a healthy Zion would demolish you. And he's fresh out of high school. Well, he had a year in college. He's still fresh out of high school. He would demolish you. But like Zion is somebody I wish that they really put their all into him and got the right people to help him learn the game of basketball down bottom. Man, you said Jokic had 75 fantasy points. For that NBA one, is that, I know, what's the rating? Is that pretty good? I know NBA is different because of the way the scores, right? What in the world? 35 points, 17 rebounds, 8 assists. That's a good ass night, actually. That's a really good night, to be honest. Okay, we can close the Hulu because I don't want to hear nobody else talking. So I think Steph hit 3 3-pointers. Let's check. Yeah, he hit 3. So that puts him at 2-9-6-7. Let's see, Warriors' next game is Pacers. But wasn't? Let me see. What's the next? After the Pacers, you said you thought that after the Pacers it was the next game. Wait, what? So, oh my goodness, come on now. Hey, when you click on the one that says Warriors schedule, but it's actually like a ticket thing, so it doesn't show you all the games. They have Demetria tonight. I love Demetria. She's beautiful. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, well, you could be right. If he because he plays the Pacers next. Which is not on, it's on NBA TV. And then TNT. Then he plays New York Knicks after Pacers. He's actually pull up. You should. Hold on. Is it probably 20 minutes away? Probably. Is she from Dallas? When I first seen her, she was actually doing the news. She was actually doing the weather. That's when I first seen her. You said, I don't know. She did traffic when. That's what I meant. No, when I saw her. Was it traffic or was it weather? I saw her. She was doing weather. I think when I saw her, she was doing weather. So I have to watch it since the trip to UNT always features Eric. It's 7 a.m. Are you very close to UNT? 40. Yeah, so 20 minutes away. Okay, so they lose to Philly tonight, and on Monday they have the Pacers. The Monday game would be 6 p.m. for me, but that would be no go. That would suck, man. Cause it's Monday Night Football, but if I didn't leave at 6:45, I'd be late to my 8 a.m. class. That's crazy. 25 minutes away, you don't leave by 6:47 a.m., 6:45 a.m. You late to 8 a.m. class. I mean, that traffic was bad. That's bad. But we're gonna hope that he hits like 3 or 4 in Indiana. And breaks the record in New York, because then that means we can actually stream the game on Tuesday, because Monday we'll be doing Monday Night Football, which I believe is Arizona and LA, the Rams. So yeah, the whole way was construction because of this tollway project going on for years. Man, that's the one thing I hate about driving up there, is all the winding and turning. When I went up there last time, when I told you about my brother's situation, whatever, I was like, oh, if I can get on the road and probably make it back in time. But it said that little section, because of traffic, added almost an hour to the drive, which was crappy. Ain't been didn't in a hot minute, so I wonder if they done at least somewhat. I mean, when I drove up, I could tell from the last time I had been, there was some changes, but it was still, you know what I'm saying, it was still quite a bit of construction up there. And I was like, it's always construction going on up there. I mean, what they should do, like how parts of LA is, that toll road kind of goes with the road, but it's like above it or sometimes below it, or where it doesn't affect. And they could have still built, but it's like they're trying to keep the continuity and like how it looks, but changing stuff within those lines. Like, go ahead and add above it. Go add it around it. You know, that's how they did here. There was one section where I used to work at that they added a road, but instead of having it try to like break up all the middle part and try to squeeze something in the middle, they actually just took a piece over and had to come back down. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Simple, easy, quick, and they got it done really quick because they didn't have to do too much. It was they just created something from nothing instead of having to tear down and build back up. The Texas don't pay for infrastructure like Cali, so they're like, nah, man. Yeah, I mean, they probably don't. But like sometimes like the way to build so much stuff is like I don't see what they see, because the one thing I never will understand here is on the freeways. I understand the U-turns, I understand the turnarounds and all that stuff. I understand all that stuff, but the number of exits, it's like, why I gotta go 3 miles that way to get to the gas station right here? This makes no sense. And then you not only have to do it, you have to go, and it's not like you can go and then come back around the same side. You got to go all the way around and all the way back down and then turn around. So backwards. That is so backwards to me. That's so backwards. I guess that's the cost of things being cheaper in Texas. Infrastructure. Oh yeah, I mean the infrastructure is definitely cheaper, and the minimum wage is definitely ass. I will say that because my first job here, well, second job here, had minimum wage, like that $7.25. I was like, how is this livable? This is not livable wage. And I'm like, y'all don't complain about this? I was like, that's what I miss about California. We get together and complain and make a change. Here they be like, just, it's okay, we can live on the street. Like, no, it's not okay. Okay, let's close that. He said pretty much. It's funny because total back to the basketball stuff, but ever since everyone's been talking about it last couple of games, Steph has shot really poorly from 3. Right, he's actually shot poorly. But once he breaks it, and we physically see the stress leave his body, he's gonna go on a shooting spree. I feel like he's gonna go on like a crazy spree, because now it's the pressure of getting the record. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like we all talked about it for the last 3-4 seasons. Like, damn, one day he's gonna be close enough to take the record. But now we're here to that one day, and now it's like one day, and then we say, okay, no, the next game. Well, one day, the next game. Well, one day. I'm telling you, it's like the Lions. Any team that plays the Lions plays them extra hard because they don't want that. Yeah, you don't want to be the team to lose to the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Because Lions has historically been a really bad team since the 80s, maybe. Even when they had Barry Sanders, like you were scared to go against Barry Sanders because what Barry Sanders can do with his feet. But at the same time, the team as a whole wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? It was just a spectacle watching Barry create out of nothing what his team and his O-line couldn't do for him. That's what made him amazing to watch. But now that's crazy. Now no one wants to be in that record book as a team that gave up, the 3-point shooting title to Steph Curry. And I feel like calls have gone definitely opposite team's direction too in the last 2 games a lot until the end. Like Warriors started getting calls toward the end of the game, but they were getting fouled at the beginning of the game too. It wasn't like they weren't getting fouled at the beginning. They were getting fouled period throughout the entire game. But for whatever reason, I don't get the whole no foul call on Steph Curry. Like that makes me feel like the league doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it makes me feel that way. Even though we all know and we've seen it. We've seen the numbers. We know that the current NBA without Steph Curry doesn't make money. Not like they want to make money. What up, Adam? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel, brother. The current NBA, because we saw it in the bubble. When the NBA decided not to invite Steph and the Warriors to the bubble, one is most people assumed it's because they wanted LeBron to win the title. Two, most people assume it's because they wanted LeBron to win the title. Three, most people assume because they wanted LeBron to win the title. Four is they just thought Steph and them wasn't going to do anything. But once that happened and we got to the title, it was the lowest rated, lowest watched title in probably the history of the NBA for the most part. If they're the top three of lowest games, that's probably the top of the top three. And the bubble as a whole was I guess you could say it was a failed experiment. That's why they pushed so hard for all the teams to be, the teams who were, not gonna lie, that title was at one game. Yeah, it wasn't really, unless Miami was playing, at a high level, this wasn't really fun to watch. Because what made that title, that championship series fun was watching Miami. It wasn't watching LA. Because everybody already knows that they were trying to get LA that title, so LeBron can get the Kobe monkey off his back, even though LeBron's gonna break records because he's been playing for 20 years. So of course, now that he's breaking those records, he's breaking it in a Lakers jersey. I know it hasn't been 20 years, I know it's 18, but I'm just saying, it's a long time. So now that he's gonna break a lot of these records, he's breaking it in a Lakers jersey. So it looks like he's now this great Laker, when it's like, no. He's a great player, and he's breaking a lot of records, but now it's like, I hate the fact that people are saying, oh, he's now one of the most loved Lakers. I was like, really? More than Kareem? More than Worthy? More than Shaq? More than Kobe? Are you serious? You need to stop. No, right now, Lakers have some of the most bandwagon ass fans as possible. Like the Warriors, when the Warriors won their first 2 titles, you know how many bandwagon fans the Warriors had? A lot. Just watch the videos when people ask them questions of who play on the team. They'll make up a name and be like, oh yeah, he's going to do great today. You have no idea who's on his team. You said they were all injured. Yeah, they were hot. Yes, most of them were injured. He's only a great Cavalier. Thank you. Thank you for somebody saying it. Somebody having a balls to say that. He said those videos make me so mad. I wish, I think one of the most blasphemous things people can say is that LeBron is the best player in NBA history. It's like, have you guys ever watched when LeBron played Kobe? Have you actually paid attention to that? Kobe locks LeBron. Old Kobe locks a young LeBron up, and LeBron and Kobe's last time playing together locked them up and this is when they were playing around doing whatever they want. Locked them up in All-Star game. It's like, come on, man. I don't know, man. I think it's disrespectful when people don't even put him in the running for greatest of the GOATs. It's like, because I mean, if Jordan is the GOAT, I'll say this every time. If Jordan is the GOAT and he's the number one, then 1A is Kobe. Period. I mean, if you feel different, then your opinion's bad. And even then, it's like with Wilt Chamberlain and Gerving, the Iceman, with all these other players that have had great careers. Yeah, LeBron fits in there. He fits in there. Why are you laughing like that? What did I say that makes you laugh? And I see you got clips. You got clips. I mean, I feel like if Jordan's number 1, then Kobe's 1A. So your opinion's bad. I'm fiction. You said, wait, something posted here, but not there. Oh, there you go. Said Notre Dame is finally going to lose another game. Notre Dame, man. I've never liked Notre Dame. Watching them play, this would just make me upset. I hate how they've been grandfathered in where they can still be in their own separate independent division and not really be a part of anyone else's. I was like, because once they become part of somebody else's, that's when you see the vulnerability in how they play. That's why they don't join. And it keeps them in the money, too. If they don't join, it keeps them in the money. Like, it keeps them money big time. But yeah, this was an interesting night. Like I said, just from watching and seeing how the game was before like the previous game to now, I didn't think Steph was going to get the record tonight. I wasn't even sure because I know MB was going to come back off the injury and just be hyped and he's going to be flopping all over the place. Figured I wasn't sure if they were even going to win tonight. I was hoping for a win, but it didn't happen, so it's all good. But now we do have the Pacers, Knicks, Celtics, Raptors, Kings, Grizzlies, and Suns all coming up. The trip, I think it's a 14-day trip, and they have, and it's 5 East Coast teams, or Eastern teams. So the first is Philly, the next is Indianapolis. I always say Indianapolis, sorry, Indiana, New York, Boston, and Toronto. Any other college teams you hate? USC. Never been a USC fan. When I grew up, I was a UCLA fan because my cousin played for UCLA, so I've never liked USC, especially when I went to Fresno State, and everybody talked about how good USC was when we went to Fresno State, and we were the only school in a very, 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 very long time to put up over 40 points on a USC, and no one expected it from us. We should have won, but our quarterback got greedy and tried to throw a touchdown with a minute and a half left in the game and should have threw a check down to the running back who was wide open, and we would have won that game. He said University of Texas. When I was a kid, because we always got University of Texas games in Oakland. Why? I have no idea. We always got University of Texas and University of, was it Florida? Does Florida at Atlanta or Florida, whatever it's called, Florida AU, is their logo like the dragon kind of thing, or is that the other Florida team? Well, one of those teams. We always got Texas. We always got Florida. Like I've seen so many Seminole games and Miami games. You said, what do you think of Florida Gators? I mean, currently, you said they are a conference. Yes. Oh no, it's not. It's not an owl. It's not an owl. But I think it's Florida. It's a Florida team. Cause it looks like the cover. I'm asking questions when I have internet in front of me. How simple would it be? It might be FIU. Nope, it's not FIU. Could be thinking of somebody else. Let me see. List of teams in Florida. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if it was like a dragon or some crap, but it was because I remember my pops ended up buying me a hat, and it was wait, can it be Central Florida? Which, no, I don't think it's Central Florida either. He said Dragon Age Conference UAB. Oh no, it's not. It's like, why am I thinking UCF? No. FIU is the Panthers, Seminoles, Panthers, Jaguars, Hurricanes, Fire, Bulls, Hatters, Buccaneers, Storm, Royals. I want to say it was green. You gotta remember, this is a long time ago, so I want to say it was green. But I thought the team was in Florida, but it might not be. Because now I'm looking at the team logos. Looking at team names. I don't think this was none of them. You said, yeah, UAB? You could be right. Let me look it up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, UAB. It's UAB. I think that's it. I think that might be it. It looks like it. It looks like that. And I know, in the 90s, that logo could have changed a dozen times. So, but we used to get their games a lot. Now I just never understood why. Because I knew none of the teams were in our state, and they weren't like big time teams. Like, I never understood why we got those games. They usually whip us in conference play. You might be talking about the Gators. No, I know what the Gators look like. It's not the Gators. We did, but we got Seminole games in Oakland. And rarely got Gators unless Gators like prime time. But we got Seminoles a lot. We got Seminoles in Texas like crazy. Because I remember having I ended up watching Texas where I had a Texas hat, University of Texas hat. I remember having a sweater or two. But it was sold out there in the Bay, but it was like cheap. You can get that stuff from Ross and Macy's and like Kmart. So you might be talking about nope. See fancy stream. Oh Lord. Dude's name really is Young Flashlight. It's like, why is his name that though? Like, why is that your name? Who made that profile? I'm so confused. 40. Is that somebody we know? Is that somebody we know? I might have found the team. What's the team you think it is, Adam? Because it wasn't one of the big time. It wasn't one of the big time teams. 40. Is that somebody we know? Did one of us make that? Or not one of us, but one of. Like, who is that? His name is Young Flashlight. What the hell? And he just spit out somebody's address. Who did that? Hold on one second. Let me stop that from blank. Cool. Alright. You could be right about that. Because I'm telling you, I always thought it was Florida. You know what? You might be right. Cause that's a Rattler too. I'm telling you, cause interesting. I think that is the school. I'll be honest with you. I think that might be it. I don't think maybe it wasn't UAB. I think it was this one. Just because I'm going off of the head, like the head of the logo of the snake. Because the way it originally was, it was less orange. And it was more green back in the day. But which was years ago, of course. But it could be, I don't know. Either way, if it was, FAMU or UAB, it wasn't a school that was local to where I lived at. And you say he wanted Pokemon cards? Fool put his full address up there though. Like he just had no pause whatsoever. Like, oh, okay. Like he lived down the street from you. But why is that? I'm like, so are we not banning him? Because it's like, I'm gonna make a blow it up counter for each. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I wish we did have more control on her stream, because we could ask stuff like that, like how they do with Tim. She'd have to give us like the full control. But I wouldn't expect her to do that. It's her stream. That's crazy that he posted the address like that. But you may be right, Adam. Because now looking at the logo, it was more green when I was younger. But they do change over time. What are those? Oh, she don't want to get exposed because she really. It's still on the back. I'm telling you. Yeah, I can hear the music on the very back screen. So now the kind of way I have it, finally got it situated correctly, where I can listen to the game. I can hear her. I can hear anybody I'm lurking. If I'm lurking while I'm streaming, I can hear them. So, like, I usually know when she's like, "Oh, we're gonna raid Nonpfixion." I already know it's coming. But looking at that, like how they have some of the basic logos with the family rattlers, that might be right. That might be right. Yeah, see, looking at they show the 2002 to 2012 logo is more green. So I bet even more so in like 1990, it was more green. It's a lot more orange now. Well, like I said, regardless, it doesn't matter which one it was, but I knew the schools weren't local. And for a while, I wanted to go to Texas because the games just looked like fun. School looked like fun. But now when it comes to conversations about college, even when I'm talking to my kids, I don't put pressure on them to go to college. Because yes, college is an answer, but sometimes it's not everyone's answer. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, depending on what you want to do, college is not the route you need to go. And that's just the truth. I know when I was younger, there wasn't like a lot of options compared to now. How so many businesses that are being started in people's, home offices. So it's just different now. She mad at you right now. If you do want to go to college, honey, just don't go to the University of Texas. Hey, no, but we need to look up that thing too about what they were saying about the NIL. if you play football and you play on the O line, and you know you can get a scholarship, go to University of Texas. If you think that, if you feel like, oh, I'm gonna play it, but I don't want to go to the league, go to University of Texas. Because O-line players, at least the starters for right now, will soon be playing 50 racks a year playing college football. That's a nice payday, man. That's a nice payday. But no, man, I think honestly, depending on what I think just based on what you want to do, in your life, your career, kind of depends on what you should do after high school. Because not everybody needs to go to college, you know. The things I found out, I learned when I was my freshman year, sophomore year. If I would have knew beforehand, I would have just, you know, went that direction. Or even at the point, I think at the point when I found out, I was like scared to make that change. So I just didn't make that change. I was too scared to make that leap. But now it's like, it's just different now that I'm older, you know what I'm saying? Where I don't mind doing that. What you saying? Oh yeah. I can see all these trades, to be honest. Even Derek's. I can definitely see it. Even though I think our offensive coordinators have had, even now, it's not been the best options. But it's not surprising. Not surprising at all. I'm hungry though, y'all. Did Fairfield State make it to a bowl game? I think they had enough wins to make it to a bowl game. I didn't catch all the last part of the season. But I think they did though. Let me see. It's a possibility because they owe, it's contract renegotiation time, so it's a possibility. But I mean, I don't know who they trading to and who for. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, see the Bulldogs ended the season 9-3. Should have easily been 10-3 to be honest. I mean 10-2. Yeah, they're going to play the New Mexico Bowl in Albuquerque. Oh, that's the worst. Albuquerque is horrible. I'm sorry if you live there. I apologize. But I've been there. I almost died there because of the weather. I'm being serious. The weather almost killed me and took me out. But that place is... It's almost as bad as going to Ruston, Louisiana, where La Tech is. Them places, man. It's like the only thing they have there are the football teams. There's nothing else there. New Marco, Albuquerque, New Mexico. They play on the 18th against UTEP at 11:15 a.m. That's a terrible time. 11:15 a.m. North Texas versus Miami of Ohio in the Frisco Football Classic. That's a Western style. That's just a Western game. It's a true Western game. See who they lose? They lost to Boise. Not surprising. Hawaii. It's usually not surprising when it's in Hawaii. It's just something about flying to Hawaii. That 5-hour flight is a pain in the butt. And then Oregon. That's the game they should have won. There was 2 calls that wasn't called that they would have won that game. I watched that one. So, what team does University of Texas play? None, man. Ever since I've been living here, Texas has just had horrible football teams. They keep aren't they getting? Do they just get a new coach, or they already got a new coach? This will be like the second or third coach since I moved here, and it's only been like 5 years. Or those 6 years. But they've been. Imagine recruiting players and still taking L's. It's their leadership. They don't have good leadership. You can tell just by how the team plays. They don't have good leadership. Sports school, 5 wins. Music school, 6 wins. They only have 5 wins at the end of the season? That's crazy. I remember when they used to be really good, when Vince Young was the QB. He's at like Fresno State's Bowl. It's just called the New Mexico Bowl. That's so original. So original. Well, like I said, Will Steph still chasing history, and I think until he catches history, he's going to be shooting kind of like off. The shooting's going to be off because it's pressure, and it's not even just pressure for Steph. It's pressure for the entire team, because now it's like getting him the rock, to make sure he gets the touches he needs, and now it's like you kind of pressing it more than ever. So if you watch today's game, there's many times where there's an exchange between Steph and Draymond. When Steph brings the rock down, Draymond pulls the screen, Steph passes to Draymond. Instead of Draymond swinging it to Poole or swinging it out to a JTA who can swing it to a Wiggins, he's looking for Steph to get it back to him right immediately. And I understand, like in most games, that's the normal call. That's a normal play call. But in these next couple games until this record is broken, you can't really do that, because everyone is looking to stop him from getting this record. Just like Joel Embiid said in the interview, we knew our goal was to not let him do it here. So they threw everything at him. They had him triple team at one point in the game because they don't want him to get that title. Which, understandable. You don't want somebody to come in your house and not only beat you, but beat you and get a record on your floor. Because statistically, Steph has had more 10 three-pointer games in Philly than anyone in NBA history. So it's not saying he couldn't have done it. He could have easily done it. But those were regular games. This is not a regular game. This was almost like a playoff game. Our job was to shut him down so we can win the game. And that's what they did. They threw good defenders at him. They didn't let his brother guard him. His brother guarded him for less than 2 minutes. Easily less than 2 minutes. But the guys they threw at him did a great job at defending him. And you could tell whoever they threw at him was prepared to guard him and prepared to run the miles that Steph runs. Because Steph runs almost 3 miles in a game. The people that guard him, was ready to run those 3 miles. And it made up, and it made sense, and it worked. So what happened to Texas? They used to be the best. What happened? Probably fishing for titles. So they're trying to get these big name coaches, and it's not working out because the coach's style don't fit with the players, or the players don't want to play for that coach because they don't like the coach's history. They don't like how the coach is. So they've just had bad seasons. They've had bad seasons the last couple seasons. Imagine having 2 losses this early in the basketball season, yet still a top 17 ranked. Did you see who won the Big Ten championship? I did not. I think we were talking about last time. I've missed so much college ball, football, and basketball. Because usually now, like when I'm not doing these games or not streaming just regular games, I've been recording a lot of stuff on YouTube. So, or just been resting because I've been the last couple weeks has just been like mentally draining. You know what I'm saying? So I did not watch it. So if you'd like to tell us who won or who was in it, that'd be awesome. I know I'm hungry right now. I know that. So yeah, I've not been able to watch anything really. I mean, I'm able to watch stuff at nighttime when I'm laying down but as far as like the college sports, I haven't really been to watch too much of it like I normally would. So Michigan stomped Iowa 42. Good lord, yeah, that's a stomping. And then I saw did the coach get coach of the year? Did I see that correctly? Did Harbaugh get coach of the year? I think I read something saying he got coach of the year, which is good. I mean, from when he first got there, how Michigan was just suffering. They were suffering. They were losing games they should have been winning. So to see him finally turn it around, which could, in essence, when you look at football in general, college and pros, when you bring in a new coach, it's different for college than for pros. But for pros, they can just trade players off. But in college, you get what you have until you bring in new players. So it sucks for college because they be like, oh well, they got a new coach, and they want that quick result. And it's like sometimes you can't get that quick result until the coach gets in his players, and it'll sometimes take 2 seasons to get in his players because you have to get rid of the senior class and junior class. And then he's going to mold the sophomore and freshman class into what he wants. And then he's going to bring in a new freshman, junior, sophomore class. And that's how it's the rotation. Once you build that rotation and with the new staff, then you're good. So, like, even with Harbaugh finally probably has his players where he wants them to be. It's not somebody else's players. And that's always a different thing, especially in the same thing in the pros. Pros, when you take over a team, people are getting traded off left and right, or getting cut. And it's like, well, you had a quality team, but it's not the players that this coach wanted. And so, which is kind of backwards too, though. If Ohio State went to the Big Ten, it would have been like 16-0. You're probably right. SEC is just a different type of piece. Oh wait, I remember what bowl game was this? It was my first bowl game I went to. Our first bowl game was in we were playing, was it University we played Virginia. We played Virginia in a bowl game at Boise State in Boise. It was actually fun, but it was the first time I seen like those types of players where it look like they should be in the NFL already. Them dudes was humongous. Like, we should have never won that game, but we did. We outplayed them. Iowa could not handle our offense. I mean, you could tell 42-3. They wasn't ready for anything. They was probably yelling pineapples from the clock, from the bust of the gun at the first clock. Wait, would you stop moving? There we go. Okay, we don't need any of this up anymore. Somebody showing high school sports. Oh, it's high school ESPN? What? Wait, what is the hell going on? Sierra Canyon versus Perry Live from ESPN. Oh, let me see something. Is it Bronny James? Isn't Bronny with Sierra Canyon? There is 7,000 people watching. 7,000 people watching Bronny play right now on YouTube. It's funny that like somebody can play this on there and ESPN doesn't look to like cut it because it's high school, I guess. But it's still ESPN. Not on ESPN's official page. I know that for sure. It's somebody's regular page. That's interesting. I've never seen them just. I've seen people try to do this before, but it's never just like it lasted this long. You said Sierra Canyon. Yeah, Sierra Canyon. I wish Ohio State played good at Michigan. Yeah, I mean, high school. Yeah, high school is rarely on ESPN, but it's usually because there's a player of significance that they're watching, and of course they pay attention to Bronny James. Cincinnati needs to win everything. Cincinnati needs to win everything. The nation roots for Cincinnati. Cincy. High school on ESPN. Oh. So we made oh, where's it at? Do I have this open? So we definitely have we have like 1 or 2 new stickers. I think we need to get 1 more to fill out the full 17 roster. It says it's not over yet. I can still make it. That would be crazy if they made. That would be crazy. That'd be dope though. So of course you guys know we have this one.
You know what? I will have some meatloaf. Let's have some meatloaf. You want some? I knew you'd come. Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
And of course we have this.
The meatloaf!
For the mid. Oh my God!
Wow. Air bank.
Then we have this one.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
Then I made this one.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
He said, "Is the best way?" Yes, it's over. It's over. Then we made this one.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and a Happy New Year.
And then this one.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Why is it doing that? So we still have one more spot available for just the quick ones to make. Oh wait, why is the sticker showing it there? Oh, it's right here, that's why. Put that there. Salem Out Rest, Home Alone. Yeah, Home Alone. I had to re-edit the Home Alone one so it all kind of goes together. But it worked out because you can't even tell. It's like almost seamless. You can't even tell that it's actually from two different parts of the movie. I was like, I think I did a pretty good job.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, because it's like more time in between there when you watch the movie. Then it has like the machine gun shots and stuff too. Now let's do this one better. Did it not play?
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You
How loud is that for you guys? Is that loud enough?
I was born in it.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
That's of course we know the other ones. Okay. Said, do you like roller coasters? No, not anymore. When I was younger, I did, but as I got older, and my equilibrium said, "No, you're old." No. Said, yeah, I can hear it. Oh my God, these Raiders pay. I mean, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, the nation is full of those, and even like better. Seriously. The nation be about that life, bro. Yeah, I seen your business inquiry. I respected it. I'll contact our House of Representatives to suggest an increase in them. What info games are you streaming tomorrow? I don't know. I kind of be wanting to just watch games. I want to record too. I got to do some recordings. I don't know if anybody checks out the YouTube channel. I do reactions to different videos, and I have a couple I need to do. I have a couple I need to catch up on. I've been on 40 basketball one. I need to do 40 because other ones have passed. Give me a new one, and I need to just do it. Give me a new one, and I'll just do it. Because every time we talk about one, you give me one, then something happens, or I just feel exhausted and I don't do it, and I apologize. I am sorry for that. But give me a new one to do. I know you've been watching what's that dude's name? Chow. Well, I've been watching a lot of his videos, but or even a tall white boy. Give me some new videos and I will make it up. I promise. But yeah, roller coasters, I really don't. I don't ride them no more. Like I said, when I was younger, I rode them. Wasn't really like a super fan when I was younger. But as I got older, when you get older, your equilibrium changes. Everybody's different. But for the most part, equilibrium does change, and so I don't like them anymore. But as far as NFL games, I don't know, man. I might stream one, but if it would be one, it would be towards later in the night. Let's see what's all happening tomorrow. So I'll pull up the schedule. So Sunday night, Chicago at Green Bay. That doesn't even seem like an appealing game. Let's be honest. Trying to see who plays who. Wait for the schedule to open up, the new schedule. Oh. Okay, we got Dallas at Washington, Jaguars at Titans, Seahawks at Texans, Raiders at Chiefs, Saints at Jets, Falcons at Panthers, Ravens at Browns, Giants at Chargers, Lions at Broncos, Niners at Bengals, Bills at Bucks, sorry. Bears at Packers. Teams on bye: Eagles, Patriots, Dolphins, and the Colts. I don't know, man. Like, nothing really just jumps out and says, hey, watch me. I mean, the Bills at Bucks, if we have, it says it's on CBS. I'm not 100% sure. Like, if we do, it'll probably be a last minute decision for either the Bills at Bucks or the Chicago at Green Bay, the two last games. But I'll probably mostly be just watching. I mean, I'll for sure watch Raiders and Chiefs game, hoping we have a positive outcome compared to the last couple weeks. And watch pieces of other games. But Sundays are kind of like need to rest. So I just saw the Allen quote. Oh, you saw us talking about when he was like, don't really call it, like, still can say that I have, I'm still have the best. Like, no, bro. That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Oh, let me see. Can I? Okay. Creator, dashboard, content, clips of my channel. Wait, what is this one? The Jinx isn't racist. I mean, right now your Jinx is still active because Steph did play bad, even though he had decent numbers, points wise. Yeah, the Jinx is crucial. You said title inspired by Joe. How you got the trademark in the I'm mad you got the TM next to Joel's name. That's hysterical. That's funny. Let's go to the next one. Nonfiction is fed up. I knew I was a triple A double. Nonfiction is fed up, bro. Oh, that's funny. The 4 reasons. I'm going to extend that clip. I would definitely use that one. That's funny. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good TV. Thank you, 40, for the clips, bro. I appreciate you. He said, oh no, on Shake Milton. Just disgusting. How did you do any kind of damage on your, it looks like that time together in training camp, bro? Hysterical. That's actually pretty funny because it's really is them. But I know that's from that's Arnold Schwarzenegger and what's old boy's name? It's Carl Weathers? Is that who it is? Yeah, I think that's them too. I believe that's them too. But it's funny what the little quote is on that picture. Alright, you guys. I'm hungry. I think we're going to raid the homie. Miss Fancy. 40, come up with a raid message, a clever one. please. But we're going to raid out to Miss Fancy, who is currently playing Apex Legends. She just finished her Pokemon card unboxing. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys for all your support, all your love. Currently, so right now the next stream will probably be Monday for Monday Night Football, and I believe if I read it correctly, it is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. So that's the goal. I'm hoping Steph doesn't go off in Indiana and get the title. Then I would like to see it. I don't think that game is televised. I think it's just on NBA TV. But you know, like, who has NBA TV? Like nobody. But yeah, so hopefully he doesn't hit the record there, but does it in New York where we can watch it on the following Tuesday, and that's on TNT. So we should be able to get that. I think even TNT shows their games online. I think on their website. But regardless, thank you for being here. Truly appreciate you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Once again, we're going to raid over to Miss Fancy 40. You are in charge of the charge with the raid message. So whatever you come up with will be great and fine by me, as long as it's funny and makes Fancy smile. So with that being said, appreciate you. I love you. Don't forget, come back to the channel. Come support Real Fan Sports. For myself, my name is Nonpfixion. For the homie, the co-host, his name is Levels, aka Zach, or Zach, aka Levels. He will be back hopefully next Thursday. That's the plan, I believe. I don't know if he'll be able to he might be able to make it on Monday, maybe the first half like he did this past Thursday. But if not, I think Thursday for sure. So appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your basketball. And yeah. Peace out. See ya.